now we're recording.
Right.
Okay,
Hey,
Scott.
we're back.
We're back.
We're back. And
Yeah.
we have
We're
another
doing, like-
special guest,
Yes, we do. Please, Scott.
Tara.
Yeah, let's
We're
go
gonna
ahead
let
and
Tara introduce herself and her
introduce herself.
business.
Hi, I'm Tara. I have Pink Sebastian Boutique here at the Bazaar, and I'm also co-founder of SRQ Community, nonprofit here in Sarasota.
Yeah, and tell
What
us.
does that do?
Tell us.
Yeah, what that's all about. I'm sorry.
Well, tell us.
about-
Tell us a
okay.
little bit about your
Uh,
feelings on the Bazaar. Yeah, because there's like
Okay.
40 vendors, and about SRQ Community and how that all got going and running.
I had a friend that said you should go and check out the Bazaar because I was starting my boutique in 2019, and I came and I just looked around and met Kim, and I thought, wow, this is a great vibe. Yeah, the energy is contagious. The people are great. And I've lived here a long time, and I've always wanted to support local artists and businesses, so it was a win-win.
Yeah. And do you feel things are growing here for like more people are starting?
Oh,
to
yeah,
come in? As
absolutely.
the word's coming out, as Limelight's getting more popular, do you start to see more people coming in?
Yeah, I've definitely seen the progress and the growth, especially, Kim's great at
Everything.
promoting it.
Promoting,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely, and
Which
developing the
isn't
Limelight District.
Yeah.
But I think that everybody's starting to find this hidden gem. The word's getting out.
Okay, now I just did have a question too. So, and you guys, you know much more about this than I do, Scott. So what is this fashion show you have coming up? Are you having a promotion? And because we haven't discussed it yet, but when we do, I'm sure I'm going to blast out to everybody and you guys as well.
And they do, and that organization does more than just that one big fashion show. They do stuff every month. So we'll let Tara talk to us about that.
Okay.
Okay, so SRQ Community is having a fashion show on December 3rd.
I'm sorry, Terry. Would you mind? Could you move the mic a little
Okay.
bit to your right, just a bit to your
Better?
right, to your other right?
Oh, am I on the right?
No, actually, just physically
Oh.
over. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually,
Okay.
But keep you over here.
Good. Because
Okay.
now we're looking.
There we go.
Right
That's
at you.
better. Yep.
Okay,
Okay, perfect.
we're
No,
good?
that's perfect. Yeah.
Awesome.
Good.
So SRQ Community is a nonprofit here in Sarasota. It was co-founded by Kristen and I, and it was originally developed to support local businesses and artists during COVID, and also nonprofits. So we kind of elevate other nonprofits. We don't want to just be another nonprofit. We want to be there for other nonprofits. So we don't have a particular, I guess we don't grant to just one particular, like animals or children. It's everything, whatever the need is in the community. So the charity fashion show is December 3rd. It's going to be from 4 to 7:30 at the Meadows Country Club, which they're hosting.
Oh, they're nice, man. That's
Yeah.
a nice organization out there too. Like a nice area. They've been around.
It's beautiful
forever.
out
Yes. Yeah.
And we are going to have local businesses showcasing. We'll also have some models on the runway that own local businesses here or artists.
Hey Scott,
Any-
you know
any
anybody
local
that,
people that-
Scott, you know anybody that might be able to do
I
it?
think
or-
I think we're trying to talk Mark into joining the mayor as the male models.
Yes.
You know what,
And that
I'm-
should be fun.
I'm just goofy enough to try it. Like I don't expect anything sophisticated at all.
I think you guys are going to rock the
Yeah.
runway.
We're gonna, we're gonna need the girls. We're gonna need the girls to teach us how to sashay down the walkway.
Hey, I'm down. I mean, if you guys are
It's a runway, right?
some entertainment, I mean,
Yeah.
we're down.
Shake what your mama gave you. That's what I say.
The money maker.
And then other things that the community, the SRQ community does to raise funds. You guys do monthly things, you do auctions, you do all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, so we're doing monthly socials, which have been very, very successful. And what we do is we just gather a bunch of women, see if they're interested in, joining an SRQ community, volunteering, becoming a board member, committee member. It's great kind-hearted, group of like-minded women. Some of them have just moved here, so they don't have friends. They don't, they're trying to meet people, socialize, but also be a part of the Sarasota community and get involved, and they don't know how to do that.
Right. Okay. So it sounds great because you mentioned you're a nonprofit for other nonprofits. Right? So being a nonprofit, I may be way off, but so you do what you do, but you don't quite know how to get it out there, how to get the word out there, how to promote yourself and all that. So you are a nonprofit that helps other nonprofits promote, get out through different events, fashion shows, art shows,
Socials. We'll have quarterly
and
events
that
as
unto
well.
itself is a non-for-profit helping other nonprofits.
Correct.
Okay, I She said the
Correct.
same thing she said in a different way. Just making sure I understand. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah.
So it's been fun. It's been about 3 years. Our name's getting out there. We won silver for the SRQ magazine for the best artist group because we were uplifting artists and helping them. So it's just been a fun ride. Enjoying it.
Very cool.
And when it first started out, it was SRQ Fashion. So
Correct.
in case people think it's not the same, it is the same group of people, right?
Correct. So we decided to change the name to SR. We still have SRQ Fashion. That's part of the fashion show. But we decided to change SRQ Community so that people understood that we do much more than fashion shows.
I'm sorry, no, I'm
We're
giggling a
just
little
playing
bit
with the new
because
technology.
I'm just playing with the technology here a little bit, so it's just weird. It's so exciting because you're like the first. Like we're able to. This
Oh,
is the first gig.
I'm the guinea
so-
pig.
Huh? No. It's actually. I'll show you.
No,
in a
Susie
second.
was here a minute ago. You saw that, right?
Okay.
No. This is this. It's exciting. Scott, back to us. Okay. So now, so how would one, like a non-for-profit that comes and says, look, hey, we need some help, this is what we do. Do they approach you and say, hey, this is what we do, we'd really like your help in promoting this, these are our goals, could you help us do that? Is that kind of how that starts out?
Yeah, and I think, because I'm a little involved, but just
How involved are you,
I'm on
Scott?
the outskirts. I'm on the outskirts. It's
You
kind
are-
of interesting
you
because
are-
it's all women,
You are
I think.
thigh deep, man. You are way deep in this thing.
But they're really nice people. When I met them, and I'm all about nonprofits. So when I met you guys, it was just a bunch of women, and they're like, "Well, Scott, why don't you kind of join us?" I'm like, "Okay." So
They say it like that? Hey, Scott.
why don't you join us? So
We reeled
they
him
were-
in.
So,
Yeah.
but the nonprofits that SRQ Community gives to are already chosen for, I think, the rest of 2023.
Correct.
And I think you're working on 24 already, or is that done? I don't
Yes,
know.
we're starting to work on the 4 nonprofits because we're working on a membership right now. So the memberships will get to choose who they would like to donate to. So there'll be 4 of them. We'd like to do animals, education, something socially. We've done Mothers Helping Mothers. We've done the Haven. We did One Mission during Hurricane Ian. So Satchels is going to be our first animal nonprofit that we'll be working with. But we also look at nonprofits that maybe are not getting as much exposure and maybe people don't know of them. So a lot of people, even though that the Haven has been here for many years, they didn't know of them. And we also had their residents on the fashion runway, so that was just, they were smiling from ear to ear. That was just so joyous.
And the Haven, maybe talk a little bit about that, because I know I've talked to Beaver Shriver. Actually, when I first moved here, we got to talking about residences for those challenged. So maybe give
Sure, I'll
the
touch a
people,
little
I
bit
guess,
on it.
give the people listening.
So the Haven has they go preschool all the way up through high school. They have a school there. They're able to live there. They work with bells and with jobs, so they get paid to sort hangers and everything. They work in the kitchen to make the food for the preschoolers. So there's a lot of job skills that they're gaining there as well, but also learning how to live on their own, to safety of the kitchen, things like that when they're cooking. So it's just a great organization. It's a kind of a one-stop, situation there.
The Satchels, that's the dog rescue.
Correct.
Is that right?
Mhm.
Is that done in conjunction with Kim and the Bazaar?
Yes.
I saw, and I don't know if this is a totally separate thing, but she's doing the dog rescues.
Yes.
Is that a
So
totally separate thing?
totally separate thing, but they have collaborated to have the rescues here during the week and also on the third Saturday of the market, so they can get exposure for adoption.
Right.
So she kind of rotates the rescues with the market.
And the SRQ Community Fashion Show on December 3rd is going strictly to Satchels? I
Correct. It's
believe?
going to benefit Satchels.
Well, anything we can do, please let us know. Like whether, and both Scott and I, well, he's a little bit less squirrel than I am.
I'm not so sure about
So,
that.
but I think I'm rubbing off on him.
I think it is.
But-
I think it is.
But we
I try to
do-
concentrate when we're doing this, because during the week when I'm working, I'm more like
Yeah.
that.
So it's
you know,
what idea? But we do like stuff like this on the podcast, the group, some other events, meet and greets that we've got going on. Please come to, and we're going to start promoting this on ILDS.
I love
September the
downtown
9th.
Sarasota. You're on that group, not a page?
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
we've got a page, so please look at it. September the 19th down to Cine Bistro. Nicole
Okay.
Hancock's been gracious enough to donate the space for. And last time was really successful.
I didn't know that was set.
Hmm?
I wasn't aware.
I thought I
That,
told you about this.
kinda, maybe you would keep me out of it.
No, there's no reason to.
I think last time you had one, you timed it so I was
You
in
weren't
Chicago.
here. Well, that's true. I
It was
did
like
time it
perfectly
for when you
timed.
were gone.
Scott's going to be
I did.
gone on June
Yeah, let's do this-
22nd. Let's do it then.
Let's do it on the 18th. Oh, Scott's gonna be here.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
22nd.
22nd. Good.
It's
Go.
not weird to do.
No, but we had about 150 people out there, and it's a great group of people that you can just unwind, you can network, but no one's there like really in their business best. It's just a good group of people having fun.
Sounds like just a nice,
Really
relaxed
fun.
atmosphere.
A nice, relaxed
And
atmosphere.
it's just the people from I Love Downtown Sarasota.
Awesome.
You know, from that group, which 22,000 or so.
22,000 people,
No,
and every
you know,
one of them is going to be there.
Yeah, it'll
Wow.
be kind of crowded.
22,000 people. No,
Exciting.
No, but-
we had
So-
about 170 people, I think we had come out.
Did you?
And have a good time. It came and went throughout that time. So you please come and.
Yes, I would
Yeah,
love
I'll
to.
keep you guys posted on that.
So I'll just mention two more things before we get off.
Absolutely.
We'll have a social on September 19th at Cine Bistro as well. If anybody wants to come out and join SRQ community,
Is we the same exact
It's the
time
same
ours
day?
is?
it's the third Tuesday of September.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what? How about we go ahead and we can.
Is that possible?
Well, let me dip. I might be incorrect. I might be incorrect on the day. So let me go and verify.
The 19th is the third Tuesday of Saturday.
Mark, is yours on the Thursday? Your last
a
one was
Wednesday.
Thursday. It's a Wednesday?
Yeah.
That's the 20th.
Oh,
Yours is
Oh,
the
okay.
19th.
So we're the day before.
Okay,
So we'll get it
well,
nice
I
and
stand
seasoned for
corrected. I
you.
apologize.
That's why there's calendar. Yeah, good thing we have calendars.
Exactly.
Right? So yeah, the calendar says Tuesday the 19th
Okay.
of September and Wednesday the 20th. So it's good, back to back. It's in
Okay.
the bistro. We'll be there. Is that open for gentlemen?
Absolutely.
No, because most of their stuff is women.
Yeah.
But it's getting more and more, men are interested. So yes,
Yeah.
it's absolutely open. And then we'll have the Give Back Day at Sun King Brewery. So every
Oh,
pint,
Scott,
$1
that's yours.
goes
That's-
back.
that's
You
your
can
thing.
hold that up to the screen right here.
Yeah, you know what?
There we go. Is it in?
Right up there. Yep.
That
Awesome.
is,
Got it.
Go ahead.
And that will be all day there. But SRQ will be there from 5 to 8. And Satchels will also be there with some of their rescue dogs that are up for adoption. So every dollar, each pint that sold $1 goes back to SRQ community. And of course, that will go in the Satchels pool.
Perfect. All right. Please let us know. Please let Scott and I know
Thank
anything
you.
we can do.
You guys are awesome.
I guess my point was that we do so many different facets like this, the group. We have a couple other groups. We got 3 other things pending, and then we do our jobs. yeah. So the priority.
we do have to make a living.
Honestly,
you know.
now it's kind of like the priority is to help people in the area businesses around here do their thing.
And you guys do a great job of
Thank you.
doing that. So I appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
We're very
Thanks.
grateful to you guys.
so much.
Thanks for being here.
Anything
guys-
we can do.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good day.
Talk to you
All right. Thank you. You too.
Yeah, so
See, that's great, man. See,
you know,
this is-
Mark has to sell houses and Scott has to do mortgages
Yeah,
sometimes,
eventually,
right?
you know, that's what we'll do. No, we actually do that, and Scott, I see that there you are.
Here I am.
Pop you off, and then put me on.
Oh,
or be both.
You didn't see? Can you do both?
Or be both. Yeah. Well, now you just switched us.
How do you do
with
both?
the double? Just hit that.
Look at
Yep,
that.
see, right there. Check that
We
out.
are professional.
Look, so we are.
Because I had it on you earlier. I had your name up there like
you?
earlier, yeah, for like quite some time.
Thank you.
So now I like that.
Okay, now let's take me off then, because let's give you the.
Should we do our
credits.
plugs? Should we do our plugs?
The what?
Should we do our plugs to get that business out of the way?
The plug.
Oh, and our other business.
Oh no! We have to do
Our
our
other business
mantra.
first.
Let's
Yeah,
do our
we can do
mantra.
this. We can do this. We'll do that.
Okay, we'll get that off.
Yeah, we'll get
there.
that off there.
All right, so now it's just for us.
So now just
All right,
us
on
three.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Brian
Johnson,
Brian Johnson, Brian Johnson.
Okay.
There you have it, Brian Johnson.
There you go, Brian Johnson. So that's going to go and drift through the universe and through the sound waves, and eventually it's going to go hit your eardrums somewhere on Bird Key. And you will know that there's 2 people here that would like to talk to Brian Johnson at some point on Sarasota Street Talk.
One day he's just going to show
One
up.
day.
Unbeknownst to us.
I have a feeling.
You'll have a heart attack,
I have a feeling that
and I'll have to do the show by
that
myself.
British gentleman will just waltz up one day and just say, "Hey, man, he's not even talking about it."
And I just finished his autobiography,
How was that?
The Lives of Brian.
The lives of Brian.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're done,
Plural,
please give that to
lives
me.
of Brian.
So based on that, though, we're going to go ahead and stop this real quick.
Okay,
And
let's
let's
take a break.
just take a break. We'll
Let's take a break
take a
of
break
our-
for station identification.
Yes, okay.
We'll be right back.